Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing Nuke.
Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome back. It's me again. Yes, it's me again. Let's just dig right into it. Legendary fighter Roberto Duran basically is not interested in seeing a rematch between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao. He made some very interesting statements that I was really intrigued by. This is a direct quote from Roberto Duran. He basically stated, "I would like to see Canelo get the rematch with Mayweather, and I bet you that Canelo wins, because remember that Mayweather does not like to be beaten down. You try to beat him down and he runs around holding his balls. That's a fight that I would like to see him come back for, because Mayweather is going to return for a fight with Pacquiao, and that is not a fight." This is basically a statement that Roberto Duran made with ESPN Deportes. He also stated he should fight with Canelo for two reasons. He beat him, and who are the ones who fill Las Vegas hotels? The Mexicans do, not the gringos. The Mexicans are the ones who fill hotels because they are not only going to see a fight, they're going to see a show, and the Mexicans are going to have fun. The American is calmer. I have studied everything. That's a direct quote from Roberto Duran. And I'd just like to break down this potential fight if it were ever to happen. And Floyd Mayweather is looking for a tune-up in a huge fight. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is 50-0 with 27 knockouts. His last fight came against Conor McGregor in 2017 when he stopped him in the 10th round. That wasn't a real fight. His last legitimate fight was in 2015, was Andre Berto, where he defeated him over 12 rounds. And so we pretty much know that Floyd Mayweather's been on this huge long layoff. His skills have basically diminished, and he's not the same fighter that he was before or when he fought Canelo Alvarez. On the reverse, Canelo Alvarez has 50 wins, 1 loss, 2 draws with 34 knockouts. His lone loss came against Floyd Mayweather Jr. And basically when Floyd Mayweather Jr. beat him, that was in 2013, and he won a majority decision loss over 12 rounds. He didn't stop Canelo. He didn't hurt Canelo. And Canelo's last fight came against a Gennady Golovkin, which he won a majority decision victory. Now, there's a few things that I'm just going and break this fight down. Canelo Alvarez was thoroughly outboxed against Floyd Mayweather Jr. when they fought in 2013. Basically, Canelo Alvarez was embarrassed as to the way that Floyd Mayweather was levels above him. But honestly, there was nothing to be embarrassed about. You expected to be a better fighter. You just was not ready for a prime Floyd Mayweather Jr. And I don't know many fighters that would be. Floyd Mayweather was a very, very good fighter, a tactician, and probably, in my opinion, one of the best I've ever seen in life. Floyd Mayweather Jr. was a very, very special fighter. And I won't bullshit you about it. I'll be completely unbiased. Now, on the reverse, if Canelo Alvarez fought Floyd Mayweather Jr. today, Floyd Mayweather Jr. would get stopped. And here's why. Canelo Alvarez is at 160 pounds. When he weighs in and fully rehydrates, he's at least 170 pounds. Floyd Mayweather Jr. has a hard time getting to 154 pounds. Imagine that fight today. And aside from that, Canelo Alvarez's boxing ability has vastly improved, levels above where it was prior. And also, aside from that, we already know that Canelo Alvarez has a rock hard steel chin. Floyd Mayweather is not the biggest power puncher, and his power has not moved up in weight. So while he was at 147 pounds, he was not an elite power puncher. There's no way that he'd be able to box at a high level against Canelo at 154. Let's say that was a catch weight that they fought at. It just is no realistic option that he would even be able to hurt Canelo Alvarez. He didn't necessarily hurt him the first fight. He just thoroughly outboxed him. This fight, I believe Floyd Mayweather would be too slow to sit in the ring and try to run around Canelo Alvarez to use his feet and lateral movement to get away from Canelo. I think Floyd is one of the greatest, but going against Canelo at this point where he's hitting his prime, where he's faster, leaner, stronger than he's ever been in his career, is a huge mistake for Floyd if he wants to stay at a perfect record. But if Floyd doesn't care about his record, Floyd cares about the money. The biggest fight to be made today would not be Floyd and Manny Pacquiao. It would honestly be Saul Canelo Alvarez versus Floyd Mayweather Jr. That fight would sell more tickets, would do bigger business than any fight you can imagine today, because everyone would tune in. But unfortunately for Floyd, I think he would get stopped about the mid to late rounds, and that just for the simple fact that I think Floyd will try to move early, but he will eventually gas out. Canelo will have no reason not to go full throttle at Floyd Mayweather. He has the size. He's probably faster than Floyd at this point. Floyd is not the same fighter, and I keep seeing all these people on social media and the comments and reaching out to me saying, no, Floyd can still do it. He may be able to still do it against a Manny Pacquiao. Against a prime elite level fighter like Canelo Alvarez, don't mix up the truth with your fucking fantasy. I think Floyd's one of the greatest fighters I've ever seen. He's fucking old. There's no way he's going to be able to compete with Canelo Alvarez at this level in the game. Canelo Alvarez is an elite fighter at a much bigger weight class. He will stop Floyd Mayweather Jr. at this fucking point. Floyd Mayweather, if he wants a real cash grab, that's the one to do it. But he doesn't want a real fight with Canelo Alvarez at this point because it's just not smart from his legacy standpoint. But if he were to take that fight and that fight were to get made, Canelo Alvarez would not only defeat him, he will stop him, humiliate him, and embarrass him. Once again, it's the IBFP. Please share, like, and you must absolutely subscribe.